And here is a Chevy El Camino with the Chevelle body. That's a beautiful ute El Camino, guys. And here's very wet, but I'm still trying to not fall into the wet. And there's also a Volkswagen bully, as we're calling them. A T2b, because the indicators are here on top of the grill. The T2a has it underneath the headlamps. So another Ente, as we're calling it in Germany, Citroën 2CV, and it's another Sausss Ente. And if you're just thinking, why is he saying it's another one? Actually, they filmed that one and it just moved to somewhere else, but well, the other one is there. So, a Honda. Probably had already some better days. CX500. Chevy Silverado 10. These are really huge. So Silverado are the long ones with the closed body like an SUV. Well, you do not call them an SUV, but really amazing. Ford Custom. Ford Custom. And this, guys, is a future classic Aston Martin Vantage Convertible. It's from 2012 and here's a little bit wet. And that's not what she said. Well, almost lost my shoe, so very funny. So funny that I can laugh about myself. So I'm totally loving the bodies of these Vantages. These are really cool. And see here, the car is already opened. The owner just opened it for me, so that I can also film it from the inside. Really beautiful. This is definitely a future classic, guys. So when are you going to get to see an Aston Martin Vantage? So they allowed him to get in, so it's just an exception. I guess it happened to me with my fake Dodge at the US car meeting. So right here, look at this, guys. Absolutely wow. Oh. Huh? Ja, ich kann uns. Aber als ich das Auto. And here's a Volkswagen Beetle, an old one from the 50s. The little cute dog. Volksgarage. It's looking a little bit ratty, but and here you can see all of these small tail lamps, but also the smaller rear shield. This, by the way, is the indicator. I mean, this thing is just clapping out, and so that's why there was only this tiny little tail lamp. So this is how the Germans were driving in the 50s. And that's a modern Beetle from the 70s. I'm thinking it's a 71. So my dad's very first car was also a Beetle, like this here. Oh, this is an automatic. At least I'm remembering these tail lamps, but he had the 1500 engine in it. They most likely have the 1300. So that's when I've got inspired about cars. Sitting on your dad and steering the wheel. This was when I was getting infected with the gasoline virus. I'm not sure if I already got this one. Another Beetle. Just taken another. God, my pronunciation is getting worse. The more videos I'm taking. I think it's the late 70s one. Late 60s, I mean. Actually, it stands there. It's 1962, guys. Well, like I told you, I'm not an expert about Beetles. So this is also something bigger again. A Cadillac. This thing is huge, guys. But I'm most probably not going to film a lot from that side. There's big, guys. It's like a car for a president. Looking at this sheer size. Cadillac. Let's be curious if they've done something more. It's a Fleetwood, guys. Fleetwood Cadillac. Amazing. And I've got the luck to get this Opel Ascona estate. Now the front, so I can get the entire car. Very nice. The front end is looking very similar to the Holden Torana, but as far as I know, it's only the looks. Not sure if I've seen this one before. This is an Opel Kadett C1, the pre-facelift in the black, yellow GT/E trim. Loving this design. And here a baby band, as we are also knowing always from the meetings in Stuttgart. Something is behind me, something small. I'm thinking it's the Kabinenroller. Oh yes, it is. And look at this, guys. So you can really drive with this small thing. And here, wonderful Mercedes-Benz 126. And here's a BMW 5 Series. It's one like as Peter is having. Beautiful car. And here NSU Prinz. Well, this is not the TT. This is just a former generation. One of the former generations very tiny, like a little Fiat. This is really small. NSU Prinz 3. Myself, if this one is also modified with parts from Holden, from the Holden Ute. But here, this one, guys, beautiful. I just have to film it once again. I hope you don't mind if I'm filming my highlights also a second time. Another highlight, it's an Opel Commodore GSE. Very nice car. In Brazil there was a modified version of it sold called the Chevy Opala or Opala, I don't know the pronunciation. Commodore 2500, 6 cylinder. Also has a nice sound. Beautiful coupe. Beautiful.